Hey YouTube, Steve from Vegas Westside Shooters here. Today we're doing a video on our Century Arms C308 rifle made from the Set Me surplus parts. We had some comments on our previous video. People seem to be having a lot of trouble with their Century Arms C308. There's a lot of negativity about Century Arms. We've only taken it out to range probably 3 or 4 times so far, so we decided to take it out today. We're going to kind of run it through the ringer and see how it goes. We've got a selection of surplus magazines, and we've got some ammo. We're going to use some Fiocchi C308 ammo. We're going to use some PMC X-Tac match ammo, and then some pre-partisan 168 grain 308 Winchester match ammo. We're going to put those through the different magazines, through the rifle, and we'll see how it goes. So hope you stick with us. We'll head out to the range. Okay, we're going to test the, first we're going to do the Fiocchi, which is 150 grain 308 ammo. Okay, range is hot. All right, 2671. You got to write it down. 2671. 2656. And 2668. Okay, this will be the 168 grain pre-partisan, pre-partisan, however you say that, match ammo. Okay, range is hot. All right, 2265. 2380. Woo! And 2359. Did you turn it off, Ray? All right, Luke's going to shoot at 100 yards with the PMC X-Tac 308 at the target. Best group of 5.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, range is hot.
The inaugural shot.
The maiden shot?
The maiden, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Luke's going to do best group of 5 with the PMC X-Tac Match 308. Range is hot. 100 yards.
Oh, that should have been very close.
All right, so at 100 yards using the 3 times power, you can see we got 1 flyer out here, 2 just outside the target, 1 in the outer ring, and 1 in the middle ring, maybe 2 inches from the bullseye. So at 100 yards with 3 times scope, not too bad. Okay, now Luke's going to shoot the steel from a standing position with the pre-partisan match ammo. Okay, range is hot. All right, let's try the
It's iron sights.
let's try the Fiocchi. Same thing, shooting the steel from 100 yards.
There's no up or down adjustment on this?
It doesn't know.
Okay, you're gonna have to be shooting right at the very bottom of the white board.
Okay,
You line up.
shooting the
bottom
steel,
of the white
100
board.
yards.
You can see I'm hitting. You need to customize that.
Okay, well, we're back from the range, and we fired off, I don't know, roughly 80, between 80 and 100 rounds total of 308 ammo through the Century Arms C308, and we didn't have any issues mechanically whatsoever. We didn't have any failures to feed, we didn't have any failures to extract, failures to eject, stovepipe, nothing. All the rounds, we had PMC X-Tac rounds, we had Fiocchi 308 rounds, and we had pre-partisan PPU match grade rounds, and they all performed as advertised. The gun did great. We didn't have any mechanical issues. It fired just fine. Just for fun, we shot it through the chronometer, and I did a little quick sort of back of the napkin calculations here, and the 168 grain bullets, which was the pre-partisan, fired off an average of 2333 feet per second, which gives about 2,031 foot-pounds of energy. The 150 grain Fiocchi ammo came out at an average of 2,657 feet per second, which at a 150 grain bullet gives you 2,350 foot-pounds of energy. So 2,030 foot-pounds and 2,350 foot-pounds. Compare that to the AR-15 firing a 55 grain round at around 3,200 feet per second. That's an energy of 1,250 foot-pounds, and an AK-47 firing a 123 grain bullet at roughly 2,400 feet per second gives you 1,575 foot-pounds of energy. So you're talking about 1.5 to 2 times the energy for this 308 round coming out of this longer barrel compared to an AK or a AR-15. Now the cost for that is this rifle gives you quite a bit more recoil, and when I let go at the end and fired off 7 or 8 bullets in kind of a mini mag dump, I didn't hit a thing. So it's a powerful rifle firing a powerful round with a lot of energy coming out. If you do put a hit on target, the bad guy's going down. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But I'm sure it's going to take a lot of practice, and I'm sure it takes a fair amount of strength and skill to wield this battle rifle. But overall, I would say for a rifle that costs under $700 out the door, I can't complain. I mean, it's not a SCAR 17, but it's about 25% of the price. So overall, I'm going to say and the magazines are between $3 and $4 a piece for these steel or aluminum surplus, they're military surplus magazines. You can get 4 of these magazines for the cost of one inexpensive AR-15 magazine. So the magazines are cheap. The rifle was inexpensive. It performs in our rifles performing pretty well. And the only thing is it has a pretty substantial recoil. So overall, I'm going to say we're still very happy with our purchase. We're happy with the Century Arms C308, and we're going to keep shooting it. So as usual, this is Steve and Luke for Vegas Westside Shooters, and thanks for watching.